Ladies and gentlemen, halos and heroes, the song is Geno Cultshit. The song is Run Along. Now this song hits me different, and I'll tell you why. Geno talks about his OCD and his anxiety and his addiction in this song very blatantly. And at the end of this album, once he was finished recording it, he overdosed and died. Whether it was intentional or not remains debated. I do recommend that if you check out some of his other tracks, to proceed with caution, because he very much was a staple of the horrorcore genre. Unfortunately, to this day, I still don't see very much recognition. Now, on a personal level, this song means a lot to me because it came along at a time in my life when I was in the depths of my addiction. And just as the woman that he talks about in this song heard him in unspeakable ways, I was dealing with a woman who was doing the same thing to me. And she took a lot out of me, took a lot from me, hurt me in ways that are very parallel to what he speaks of in this song. As much as you and I can't continue to support him because he's not here, I would give this song a listen on your own, and hopefully you guys like this. I'm sorry I'm rambling. This is very hard for me. So without further delay, Geno Cultshit, Run Along. The beat is very basic, and it's probably something you could have produced in Fruity Loops. For me, the lyrical content of the song is everything. So, I know some of you are going to be like, oh, this is basic, this doesn't have much merit whatsoever. Look, that's your own opinion. To me, it is the reasoning behind the song, the meaning of the song, and the lyrical content.
Most days I spend tripping and I don't know what to do. Is this the life I wanted? Most days I find I'm confused. Could you help me get through?
Normally I would include subtitles, but the subtitles aren't matching at all. And honestly, give it a listen or two, you'll catch pretty much everything that he says. It's right there on the surface. I do like the way that it dropped in right there.
This, all the pain that I live with. Most days I find I'm running from the fact that I miss you. So run along, so run along.
I mean, like I said, the lyrics are pretty self-explanatory. I run from the fact that I miss you. I run from the fact that my emotions are so strong at this point that I don't know how to process them.
So run along. My life's fucked up, it's no party. Get high, die young like Chris Farley. Ball out till I fall out hardly. Look at all the hate that surrounds me.
Live, party, die. Chris Farley reference, we caught that. Look at all the hate that surrounds me. Look at the struggle that I go through on a daily basis to bring this to you. To present my heart and soul to you for you not to care.
And my intention's good, but these hoes treat me like firewood and burn me. And I wish I could turn back time, I leave her in a hurry. All the stress I invested to find out I never learned my lesson.
All the stress I've invested I would turn back time. I mean, again, it's surface level, but it's so realistic. Been treated like firewood and burned me. I mean, how many of us can relate to that?
I'm in love with my own depression and my suicide, though that's a heavy-ass question. Yes, can't get this pain on my chest. This OCD's gonna lay me to rest. Bet, sustain all the hate and reject. Maintain all the fame and regret that leads to my death. You broke me down and never built me up. The worst part is you never gave a fuck.
Broke me down and never built me up. The worst part is you don't give a damn. I mean, when I left this all behind in Arizona, all the women that used me for various reasons, all the people that stopped caring. I never changed my phone number when I got here, and I never heard a single thing from a single person from Arizona. Frankly, I don't think anyone ever cared.
Giving up on anyone that I can never trust. More by gonna let the fucking bust. Put your brains on the back of your head, I'll laugh when you're dead. Bitch, your place red, bitch, you get no love. I'm attracted to death and my life is a mess. All because of you, cunt. I'm giving life days I spend tripping and I don't know what to do.
When you invest yourself in a person to the degree that the codependency starts, and then that person pulls out of your life, you are left empty and feeling worthless, feeling useless, left wondering, why did you leave? I'm not colder for the experience. I am wiser. Because frankly, now I know that I can only invest so much of myself in another person before I lose myself in that person. But boy, was that a painful fucking lesson to learn.
Is this the life I wanted? Most days I find I'm confused.
Is this the life I wanted? Because most days I'm just damn confused.
Could you help me get through this? All the pain that I live with. Most days I find I'm running from the fact that I miss you. So run along, so run along, so run along, so run along.
The oblivious nature that seems to permeate these situations is what makes it the hardest. Like, here we are struggling on a daily basis to process the emotion of what we've been left with, the situation that we've been left with, and to pick up our own fucking pieces without any clue as to how. And then you add in mental illness, and then you add in addiction, and you're already scattershot as it is. Yeah, it's damn hard. And then you don't want to process it. You don't want to feel it. And then when you finally get clean and you're having to face it and you're having to process it and you don't have any recourse, that's when people relapse because they don't know how to handle it. They don't know how to handle all the emotion. They'd rather go back to living in their shell because it's easier. I don't know how I'm making it on a day-to-day basis. Let me be honest with you. I don't know how I'm making it day to day with my depression, my anxiety, my PTSD, and all the feelings from this last year. I don't know how I'm dealing with it. I just am. Asked me to explain, I couldn't. I don't know. I just am. I process the feelings as they come. And yeah, there are some that I push aside. There are probably some that are still buried that I haven't even gotten to yet, because who knows? I've been through a lot of shit.
I tend to hate this song. I could never understand why I fall. Fed up with this world, I need you now. Was I born for anything? Why do I crawl? I wish you understood the pain that I go through. I I wish you knew how much you meant to me. I'm so empty I can't face the day now. I break down from these constant memories. I pray to God that He hears me, I need this. I'm so distant and losing energy. I'm a lost soul.
There was a period where I started my art again in Arizona, and I worked really hard on my portraiture for this woman. And at the end of the day, threw it away, laughed at me.
Searching for a purpose, but all I ever seem to find is enemies. Most days I spend tripping and I don't know what to do. Is this the life I wanted? Most days I find I'm confused. Could you help me get through this? All the pain that I live with. Most days I find I'm running from the fact that I miss you. So run along, so run along, so run along, so run along, run along.
Hope you guys enjoyed this. And don't ever let someone be more of you than you are to yourself. Because when you have to, if you have to, invariably separate from that person, you lose who you are. And that's 10 times harder than losing that person specifically. Losing yourself in that person, 10 times worse. Thanks for being here. I'm Halos and Heroes. I love you. I care. You're not alone.